But, yeah, felt like I was in the mood to play some stream. Yeah, I'm gonna play some stream. Do some Sky 7. Actually, got some sleep at an appropriate time. So really, what we're gonna concentrate right now on is we're just gonna do, class grinding for the main party, which we're still in the middle of scene 4. Don't have my glasses on at the moment, but I should be. No, ain't the wrong button.
Grave will go
No, I hit the right button. I just did the. Dang it! Okay, that time I hit the wrong button.
Your Shogun has returned!
So not off to a good start.
At the President's Day sale,
And get a free adjustable base mattress for them.
Don't just take classes, take charge. Start your comeback today at purdueglobal.edu.
Wait. Oh no, the Great Sea and Ocarina of Time sound fun. Got it. So maybe by the end of the stream, I don't know how long it's going to get everybody mastered with the classes, if it's going at this rate. Is this really an Ocarina of Time sound? Huh?
To battle!
Yeah, I don't think there's a monster class that takes as long as Mage does, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe. also see if we have a scroll for more than 100%. Oh, maybe not.
When your standard exceeds the ordinary,
My
its sexual
standard.
experiences are
I don't think we. Her music. This is a person that does like a lot of harp covers. Yeah, they're still around. 3 days ago was their newest thing. They did a 2-hour video of relaxing harp music from Final Fantasy. That's cool. Oh, they did what? Okay, hold on. I'm adding more to this playlist. Relaxing FF. I kind of want to do the individual songs, not like hour-long versions. I'm gonna subscribe to this person. They did one for Terra. Alright, got that on the playlist actually. They did one for Dot Hack. I don't know if this is the song I'm thinking it is from Dot Hack. Yeah, I'm getting distracted. Okay, let me get out of that. Well, I'm right here.
Item World research, hmm?
Hey! And a trophy.
Please come again.
Hi! This is the Item World.
Somebody streaming, or is that just... Yeah, that's just Twitch letting me know that I'm streaming. Hey, that's an upgrade. That's an upgrade, but sure.
See ya!
Nice stuff.
choices on Booking.com, there are so many Tina Feys I could be.
So I hired body doubles to help me out.
Splurgy Tina loves a hotel near Rodeo.
I don't know who you people are! No, I don't want to report the ad, I just don't know who these people are. Hey, Disgaea 7 music. To trust. Got a lot of stars.
Lost lambs. This is the hospital. May God watch over you.
Oh, awesome! Bye now.
Item World research, hmm? Please come again.
Why would I want to put a jaguar in my library. Honk honk. I think that's a... Is that what the cool kids say nowadays? But, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, whatever time of day it is. Regardless, hope is good. Yeah, this is going by pretty speedy, which is pretty cool.
I love that smell.
That is definitely going to be today's goal for this stream, is to try to get the whole Make Parties class all caught up to stuff. And maybe a few extras in between. Oh yeah, take all the time you need. Probably gonna pick it up I had to rush off to take something out of the oven. Hey, I understand. Taking things out of the oven is very important. Nah, just gibberish. Jibber jabber, as some would call it. Okay, you definitely don't want to leave things in the oven for too long. Very dangerous, very expensive. You're a little low compared to the game audio. Let's see. I can increase my audio up a little bit. I just don't want to be too loud. That should help out a little bit. Or maybe that. Turn that down just a bit. Maybe that'll help out now.
To protect my family!
Justice is here!
The in-game audio might be a little loud too. Just a wee bit. That is not the fire spell. There we go. But yeah, so, trying to get everybody caught up to stuff so we can, help out with some ball killing. Because, there's I found an interesting tech for ball that, that I'm gonna try to do, but in order to get there, I kind of need to get the whole team up to snuff. Over there, thank you.
Oh, awesome!
I killed ball normal and stopped. I don't blame you. Still need to kill Session, then Carnage Ball. Yeah, that's my goal as well. Though I have decided that to mix things up, so we're not doing just Disgaea 7. Like every Friday, I'm gonna do a different game, just to, so I can have just like something a little bit different, because I'm not too sure how much longer Disgaea 7 will be with the rate I'm going at. And of course, whatever other game I'll stream Friday. If I happen to stream Sunday and Monday, I can choose between the games, just whatever I'm feeling at that point. I think that's what I'm gonna do for the plan going forward. I'll just have like 2 games going at once, just to kind of mix things up and avoid some burnout. I just don't want to be like how I was previous years, where I was just like jumping all over the place and I never was really getting anything done. I am going to type that in to see what that is. Oh, I've seen screenshots of this game before. Okay. I am familiar with SCP Foundation, yeah. A roguelike monster management simulation inspired by the likes of SCP Foundation, Cabin in the Woods, and Warehouse 13. Order your employees to perform work with the creep. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've seen screenshots of this game before, but I never looked into it. The manager of the facility. Let me add this to my Steam library. Or not my library, but my wish list. I am a fan of the SCP Foundation. Not like an avid, like, I don't know, like, everything about SCP Foundations, but what I have read and watched of SCP Foundation, I am a big fan of what I have seen.
I love that smell.
That it can be brutal and you're meant to reset the game. Well, yeah, if it's a roguelike, I fully prepare for that.
To protect my family!
I love that smell.
I think, like, thinking of all the games I've played, I don't think I've played many roguelikes. Like, the most recent one I've played would be Hades. Which, Hades was great. And I wouldn't mind adding some more roguelikes to the rotation.
Oh, awesome!
That info stays between attempts. Okay. Yours does too. Alright, so yeah, okay, so you're taking the knowledge that you learned through your previous runs and applying it to your current one. Okay. Employees and stats resets. Okay. seems neat. I think next time the game goes on sale, I'll definitely go pick that up. Because, it's not... Yeah, it's currently not on sale right now. Yeah, I'm down. I'm down for that. I forgot to change the class. Oh, Taokaka's, however you say this character's name from Blaze Blue. Turn up the music just slightly. May take a lot of hours. Okay. So, it seemed like it wouldn't be a bad, like, secondary game stream, just to come back to whatever once in a while. Right, 2 more for C4 and we're done with her. Trying to think of other roguelikes I have played in the past. I know Hades is the big one that I can think of in recent memory.
I love that smell. Here I go.
I mean, Disgaea's item world has roguelike elements, if we're counting that, but Disgaea specifically is not pure roguelike. I don't know if the part of me that loves Disgaea is the same part that adores that game, but I think it might be. Yeah, that's understandable. I know I played Dungeon of Dreadmore back in the day for a little bit when that was a big roguelike. I think that's what it was called, Dungeon of Dreadmore, something like that. I would not call L Corp a roguelike? Okay. Yeah, I'm looking at the description now. Yeah, it doesn't say roguelike, it said roguelite. Okay. Just has roguelike elements. Okay. I'm with you now, Speaking of roguelikes, my one of my buddies on Steam just started playing Darkest Dungeon. I think that's a roguelike too, if I'm not mistaken. JoJo music. One more and C3 should be done here. I can mess up.
Oh, awesome!
Isaac, Dreadmore, World of Horror, Slay the Spire, I heard Slay the Spire, Dicey Dungeon, Risk of Rain 2, Darkest Dungeon, etc. Okay. Binding of Isaac never interests me. Great gameplay, but I just the themes of Isaac. I was like, yeah, I'm alright. But I respect Binding of Isaac. I've heard Slay the Spire. I think I got the first Risk of Rain. sitting over here on the shelf, actually. Maybe I'll pop that in at some point, too. And I've heard of Darkest Dungeon. I grew out of Isaac. Like, I like the idea of taking that Zelda formula and making it into a roguelike. I do like that idea. Alright. So now it's Iga's turn. Don't know why that. I gotta save this music for
At Olive
later.
Garden, sauce is the soul.
Not before clocking in 500 plus hours. Two of those games were my kind of games when money was tight. Hey, I understand. I think it's always neat when you come across people who, like, dedicates that much time. Because me, like, for example, me growing up, I'm not saying we were dirt poor, but, you know, we couldn't get, like, all the games we ever wanted, so what few we did have, we spent a lot of time with and whatnots. And it's always cool to come across those kind of people who's like, hey, you know, I only play, like, 1 or 2 games, but I put, like 500 ton hours into it.
What do you want to know? Train
Or do you
yourself
have
up.
that? Hold on. Oh yeah, you do. Okay. Probably need more of that. Oh, there's actually a cat from Mana. Interesting.
Pretty slick. Bye now. What do you want to know? Time to practice.
Pretty slick.
Going so soon? This is the skill shop.
What was the power I had? Not like that.
Time to practice.
Yeah, he got still need Don't need that no more. be okay? Let's see.
A new hero is rising.
That is an ad. That's not a hero. I have a problem with roguelikes. Kind of a meme in my friend group. I was the only one annoyed that C4 couldn't put the mask on while in angel form. It would be pretty cool if that was an option, yeah. Heck, I'm surprised the sunglasses DLC. Well, no, because that would be messed up if you had, like, in order to put the mask back on, if you had to pay for it. That would be pretty messed up. Yeah, it should have been an option. Okay, let's see.
To protect my family.
Off to battle!
Okay, pretty close. Probably gonna go increase Iga's movement by 1. We should be okay, actually. Usually when I suggest something to play, the first question will be, so it's a roguelike? That's funny. Like, I don't know, like, it's not that I don't like roguelikes whatsoever, it's just that, like, usually I just, whatever I want to play just isn't one. Like, Hades was just, like, a recent example, but, I mean, like, just from that game you were telling me, and I'd be down to try that out at the very least. Look at this kitty cat over here. I see ya. I see ya, kitty cat.
Think you can beat me?
I love that smell.
Alright, there we go. It's a pretty good remix of this song. Ah, I forgot to change the thing. But I picked multiplayer, so if it typically has some real replayability and what's more focused on the that aspect of the game in the roguelikes, I gotcha.
To protect my family.
When it comes to multiplayer stuff, usually my go-to is fighting games. That's just, that was just my interest growing up, was, when it comes to multiplayer stuff specifically, was fighting games with, like, first-person shooters in between that. The answer is the Nier series. The only Nier game I've ever played is Dragon Guard, if we're counting that. The first Dragon Guard. No, that's not true. I played a little bit of the first Nier game. Never played a single one? Ah. Would not mind replaying Dragon Guard at some point at the very least. I don't know about Nier. Not saying that those Nier games are bad or anything, but I don't know.
Show me what you got.
Not gonna say it's out of the realm of possibilities. But a lot of people do like that 2B. That's for sure.
Test of strength.
And she was a pretty good, pretty decent unit in Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. They managed to pull her back in the day.
With the American Express.
I don't want an American Express card ad. From one Donkey Kong song to another. So hey guys, I'm gonna make like one of the best soundtracks on this on the Super Nintendo for a Donkey Kong game. Is that okay? I can't, of course. So the Super Nintendo games, a lot of the Super Nintendo games have really good soundtracks. Like Super Metroid has a killer soundtrack. The Final Fantasy Super Nintendo games are great. Mario RPG. A Chrono Trigger, you know, that was also a good soundtrack on the Super Nintendo game. That would actually be a pretty interesting tournament to put together. Taking like the best Super Nintendo songs and the best Sega Genesis songs, and seeing like which ones get the most answers. I might actually have to put that one together. Because admittedly, I didn't grow up with Sega Genesis, but I still feel like the Super Nintendo probably had more better music. I miss Super Nintendo went from NES to Genesis. Oh, that's pretty cool though. Like, I did have a I just because I grew up with Super Nintendo didn't mean I didn't do any Sega Genesis games. I did play Rise Star, which by the way, best Sega Genesis game in my opinion. Rise Star is fantastic. And I recently, and by recent I mean like within the past couple years, they played Sonic 1 for the first time, so that was pretty interesting. Comic Zone is a Sega Genesis game I do want to play at some point. Ultimate Carnage would be pretty neat to check out too, but Comic Zone is definitely up there that I would like to try. Oh, I also did recently check out the first 3 Streets of Rage games. That's right, I forgot I did that with my buddy T. And that was a fun time. As somebody who's a big Final Fight fan, I really did quite enjoy my time with Streets of Rage. There was definitely quite a bit of Sega Genesis games I didn't miss out on that I would like to try. first Streets of Rage games I played was on the N64. Actually, that's not... I mean, if we're counting Fighting Force... Because Fighting Force was on it. Like, I think Fighting Force was on the N64 and PS1. Yeah, it was probably like early childhood. I understand that.
Did you know TurboTax now offers a
No, I don't want to use your horrible service, TurboTax. Leave me alone. It was 3D? Ah. Fighting Force was a pretty neat game. I never played the... I'm gonna look this up before I make any assumptions. I'm pretty sure Fighting Force was in 64. Yeah, it did get an N64 port. Okay. Fighting Force was neat. But pretty much my early childhood when it came to video game consoles was... I grew up with Nintendo and Super Nintendo. Then I moved on to PlayStation. But luckily I was also... You know, my brother had the N64, so I was able to experience a lot of the N64's games. And then I usually just stuck with PlayStation that whole time, with like some Nintendo stuff in between. Like I got the GameCube, I got the Wii U, I got the Wii was more of a family console. And then my brother usually got the Xbox stuff because after PlayStation, you know, he went with Xbox 360, so I got to experience that a little bit too. But I usually been, you know, I just grew up with PlayStation mostly. That's usually where my experiences are. With some Nintendo thrown in between. And 64 is when my hand-eye coordination came online. I mean, you kind of had to have that for Mario 64, to be fair. PS2 is when I started gaming for myself. Nice. PS2 was a pretty good console. Had some great games. Still kind of insane that PS2 is still the most sold console in the world. Even the Switch hasn't beat it yet. Actually, where is that ranking at right now? So many great RPGs. Oh, yeah, for sure. PS2 is definitely where I started experimenting more outside of RPGs as well, because during PS1, I was really upset with nothing but RPGs, with, like, Metal Gear Solid being the rare exception. But when PS2 came around, I did experiment a little bit more. Like, Metal Gear Solid 2 was one. Ratchet and Clank. Really loved those games on PS2. Yeah, currently PS2 is the most sold gaming console, with Nintendo DS being second and Nintendo Switch being third. We'll see. We'll see if Nintendo Switch can beat those numbers. Where quality and mechanics were more important than graphics. Like, I'm definitely the kind of person that, yes, I want the game to look good and decent, but if it's, like, You can make a PS1 game, graphics and games nowadays, and I would be perfectly happy with it as long as the game's fun and enjoyable. Which is why I kind of like we got this era of like PS1 and 64 throwback games happening a lot. Which, I mean, it's also neat because, yes, game development is hard, but at least, like, people have easier access to the tools to be able to make these games, which I'm all for. I mean, heck, there was a 3D Metroidvania game that came out last year that I enjoyed more than Mario Wonder. At least from what I played of Mario Wonder so far. But yeah, when it comes to video game graphics, my stance is I want the game to look decent, but it doesn't have to, like, be, you know, super ultra detailed. Well, I'll say this. I don't want the game's graphics to make the game suffer as a whole. Like we see nowadays. Like, you know how you see games with, like, hey, here's graphics mode and here's performance mode. It's like, well, can I just not have something that looks decent that also runs well? Oh yeah, Killer 7 is something, that's for sure. Rampage, whatever that disco-themed Twisted Metal ripoff was. Shout out to Killer 7 though, yeah. I rock on PS2. I mean, PS2 had a lot of games, to be fair. I don't think they had as many as PS1. Nah, PS2 had over 4,000 video games total, where PS1 had, like, over 8,000? Yeah, PS1, like, literally almost had 8,000 games on its system, which is crazy. Dungeon crawlers count? Oh, yeah. They were styled as Western RPG systems, but still. PS2 was great. It was a great system. I know you can make the argument that, like, well, Xbox, like, the games that was released on PS2 and Xbox, the Xbox version ran better for some of those games, but, like, I don't know, PS2 was just so nice, man.
To protect my family!
Yeah, Dynasty Warriors. That's when they really got their footing. Dynasty Warriors was on PS2. There's Muso games. Which, admittedly, I'd never played Dynasty Warriors. Like, I played the very first one on PlayStation, which was a fighting game. And the closest I ever got to playing those was the Zelda one, which I can't remember the name of on top of my head. Played a lot of fighting games on PS2 too. That's really when my my fighting game craze was really at its when I really started getting into it was Tekken series, Tekken 5 on PS2. And then shortly after I started liking fighting games on PS2 is when I got into the moving community, and the rest is history. That's like very early internet me.
You're not getting away.
What other PS2 games did I play back in the day? Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3, the Ratchet & Clank games, Jak and Daxter 1. I never played 2 and 3. But I really did enjoy that first Jak and Daxter game. Sly Cooper I didn't really experience till way later on. And even then, I've still only ever played the first game. Yeah, the first one. I despised fighting games as a kid. Alright, that's understandable. When it came to those games. It's where I learned about, well, that's not true. I was about to say, that's where I learned about NIS was through PS2. But I did play Rhapsody on PS1 back in the day. But I didn't realize it was NIS back then. But, yeah, Phantom Brave, one of my all-time favorites on PS2. Fantastic. Went back and learned about Disgaea, and then kept up with NIS ever since, for the most part. I increased her fire attack one more time.
Hey, this is the skill shop.
Hey, more Disgaea music.
Train yourself up.
Ah, I made it too strong. Oh, let's see.
Welcome to the special
You are not
combat
tough.
shop. Need a prayer? Blessings be upon you.
Going so soon.
Was actually a party game. Hey, nothing wrong with that. Yeah, man, I love you.
What do you want to know?
I like how you can decrease power. That's funny. I mean, it's useful too. The first Smash Brothers, oh man, Smash Brothers was fantastic. I will never forget when Melee dropped. Everybody was in this. I mean, even still to this day, people are still heavily into Melee. Smash was great. I enjoyed it. I'll definitely say I'm not, when it comes to, I'm not like really competitive when it comes to Smash like I am with other fighting games. When it comes to Smash, I'm definitely more casual with it. It's a weird ad. clear anyone who says Final Destination, no items. I mean, I do play like that too. I do get a kick out of that, playing that 1v1 Smash Brothers. But again, I'm not like, that's not the only way I'll play Smash Brothers. Like, I enjoy the you know, the silliness of Smash Brothers as well.
You sure about this?
Whether it be 1v1 Final Destination or, you know, hey, let's just, you know, do silly stuff. I'm down for both. So you don't want to play the real game. I'm glad over the years, though, it seems like people are more like, we need to, you know, jump on the platforms and whatnot, too. That has always been my feelings on the early games. Hey, that's fair. I remember when I was in a Smash Brothers tournament. Which one was this? This was for Wii U. Yeah, this was for Wii U. The only Smash Brothers tournament I ever entered, now think about it. And I went there. And, you know, I was having a fun time. And, you know, I still enjoy my time there. But then it comes to the point where it's like, okay, which stages are we knocking off the list of rotation? I'm like, I just want to play. And my opponent just looked at me weird. I'm like, you know, just pick whatever stage. I'm okay. They definitely had this weird setup. I mean, at least it was weird to me. With how, oh, you know, the winner of each round, you can take off a stage from the stage rotation. I'm like, yeah, I just want to play Smash. Let me just be Ganondorf, you know, the worst character in the game, and just be, you know, doing unga bunga stuff. So to be fair, it wasn't just Ganondorf. I also made Ike. But of course, this was before the Cloud DLC happened.
To protect my family!
But yeah, I usually, nowadays, whenever a new, well, I guess whenever a new Smash game come out, but I usually don't get it day one like I used to. Like with the Smash on Switch, I was alright just waiting on it. And what little time I did put into Smash on Switch, I didn't really enjoy it. But it's not something like I'd fire up quite a bit. Oh, Smash 64 was fantastic. Smash 64 is great. I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with, like, people who enjoy fighting games playing Smash Brothers the way they want to play it, but they also got to understand that people, not everyone has that mindset when it goes to Smash Brothers.
You're a shortcut with Benefiber.
They did. They really did. They really, I mean, some people will keep saying, no, Melee was the only good one. It's like, that's not true. Like, they've always been improving the games over the years. Brawl, you can make the argument they kind of take a little bit of a weird angle. But Wii U and Switch Smash games are fantastic with the improvements they did. After 64 had moved on. I don't know if you know about it. There's this really, really good Smash 64 ROM hack mod that people have worked on that adds more characters and kind of just improves 64. Like, it's still Smash 64, but with just, like, small improvements to make it a little bit, just a little touch of more modern. I think it's called Smash Remix. Let me double check. Yeah, it's called Smash Remix. I think they just did their last big update for it, and it's really neat. They added like Bowser to it. They added Banjo-Kazooie. They added Goyomon. They added Dragon King from the Melee beta, which was pretty cool. I highly recommend it if you're into like emulating ROM hacks and whatnot. It's a really neat way of playing 64. They added the piano from Mario 64 as a joke character. It's pretty great. But even then, I still would play Smash. Like, if somebody said, hey, you want to play Smash 64, regular Smash 64, I'm like, hey, yeah, let's plug that in. After we, you know, try to get the N64 set up for modern consoles. Or modern TVs, but still. I'm down for it.
Okay. Here I go. Justice is here.
I will say, I'm down to play every Smash Brothers game, with maybe the exception of Brawl. Brawl would probably be the one where I'm like, can we play the other ones instead? But like, if somebody really wanted to play Brawl, I'd still be down for it. But it's definitely not my go-to when it comes to Smash games. On a multiplayer aspect. I don't do emulations, but I should. It would let me play Hybrid Heaven. Oh, Hybrid Heaven is so good. I have played that game. That is a really cool game. I wish I played it back in the day when N64 was new, though. We, on this channel, on this stream, do not condone... Or, wait, we do not... We are okay with emulation, because I understand situations like, hey, you know, times are tough, all these retro games are expensive, but I really want to try this game out and play it. So we are A-okay here with emulation.
Show me what you've got.
Me, personally, if I can get the game and stream it from a console, that's my preferred way of doing things. But if there are points where, like, hey, I want to play this game, I'm never going to pay $500 for a specific game, I'm going to emulate it, then I have. And I have emulated games on here before. I won't deny it. Is that the one, I've seen the cover of the game, but I never looked into it. Let alone a working console, yeah. Or cartridge. Yeah, I remember seeing the cover for this game in, like, Blockbusters and rental stores, but I never went beyond that, so I could not even tell you what kind of game it is. Though, just going by these screenshots, it looks like a action RPG. Seems interesting. How much does that game go for? $27 for a cartridge only. That's not too bad. Oh, it's turn-based RPG, permadeath. Ooh, permadeath. That's spooky. While I did experience the N64 growing up, I didn't experience the whole library. So there was definitely games I missed, like, for example, Hybrid Heaven. I didn't play that till, like, years after the fact. And it's interesting because while the N64 catalog didn't have a lot of games, like it only had like I think like 350-ish, but it was still a very interesting library nonetheless. Real D&D style of don't F up or lose a character. Ooh, okay. I don't mind those kind of games either. I think the closest to those kind of tabletop style RPGs that I've played would be Dragon Age and Fallout. If we're talking strictly tabletop. In terms of D&D style, the first Final Fantasy? I don't want to enter the Doritos dungeon. Alright, who added this to the playlist? Oh, of course. I'm the one who added this to the playlist, of course. So I can't blame anybody but me on this one. I've heard that Baldur's Gate 3 is a pretty good D&D like game that I wouldn't mind trying to give it a shot. But of course, me being me, I would probably want to play Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 first before ever diving into 3. Which I think I hear Baldur's Gate 2 is good, but I never really looked into 1. Too many video games, so little time. Was a turn-based tactical RPG. Ah, okay. I do like my tactical RPGs. Which, speaking of, I need to replay Final Fantasy Tactics at some point. I keep bringing it up. I keep always holding off from doing a playthrough of Final Fantasy Tactics because a rumor always pops up that Square's gonna do a remaster of it, but then it never like happens. And the PSP version of Final Fantasy Tactics is okay. It just suffers from slowdown, but I don't know how the emulation. I don't know if emulation improves that. Which, shoutouts to PSP emulation. Like, PSP emulation is actually really good. It's actually how I was playing my, Late Pursuit Ragnarok. Was the PSP emulation before it finally came out over here. And what was neat about that is, I was able to actually buy the DLC on my PSP, put it onto the PC, and emulate it with the DLC I purchased, so that was pretty cool. And it worked just fine. Magic Knight. You love me a good
The
Sonic
name
Mania
of
song.
the show side.
I got this.
That's some good soda right there, I tell you what.
To protect my family.
Ah. You are not the people I even... What happened here? Who are you people? Dang it.
The way of Bushido
Piece of
is
cake.
found in death.
Okay, opener, please.
The grave will go unmarked.
And your life.
Oh, that's neat. He says what his daughter says. Right. Please, let me get the... Okay, thank you. Only the very best gaming here on this Twitch channel.
To protect my family.
Smell.
Shadow's meow, Sith.
I got this.
Justice is here. Let's work together.
I got this.
To battle.
That was weird.
Your heart belongs to me.
But yeah, so... Friday, I will decide what game, what the secondary game will be. From what I'm doing this year, we'll see how it goes for, you know, the next couple years. But I gotta like start after Disgaea 7. Gonna start randomly picking a game from a list of games that I've been wanting to play and just go from there. Oh yeah, for sure. Nothing wrong with that philosophy. Trust me, I understand. I understand. Like I've said some weird hot takes before too. Like I've straight up said, you know what? I think I would rather play Resident Evil 6 than Silent Hill 2, and I still get looks from that. But hey, I'm just being honest.
To protect my family.
I whether understand. No, I was just saying. No, I understand having hot takes. Like I've said some hot takes too, like stuff like, "Hey, I'd rather play Resident Evil 6 than Silent Hill 2," and I get looks for it. But nah, as long as you're enjoying the game, then you know who am I to judge? We all have tastes in video games. As long as you're, like, not playing a game that's, like, sadly, there's a few games out there that are just, like, just really bad. like, just has, like, all the wrong kind of bads to it. Which, there's not many, but there are a few out there. But, you know, for the most part, as long as you're playing a game that you're having a good time with, then, yeah, go for it.
Show me what you've
Here
got.
I go.
Yeah. Egot, please. Thank you. Satisfactory?
Your heart belongs to me.
I know a song that goes by that name. Oh, is it like a, yeah, okay, yeah, city builder. Okay. First-person open-world factory building game with a dash of exploration and combat. Play along with friends, explore an alien planet, create multi-store. Okay, that's pretty neat. I might have seen a couple people I follow on YouTube play this before. That's pretty neat. Lots of math. I could definitely see those kind of games being like really fun with like a group of friends. And it's always it's funny how sometimes like having just a group of fans can make the game so much more enjoyable. No matter what kind of game it is. Like it's funny, like if you're playing a game by yourself, sometimes it can be just like a slog, and then when you're playing a game with friends, it's like it could be like one of the best things ever. Especially what kind of group of friends you have together. I left off trying to take 1,200 units of crude oil into a refinery focused on plastic production. A lot of math. When it comes to those kind of games, though, I don't think I'm played many of them, if none at all. Step 1, 60 units, 130 raw plastics, and 30 units for unrefined fuel. Oh my god. I see where the math part is coming in, yeah.
Here I go.
XYZ plus ABC.
Justice is here.
Is it Flan? Is Justice really here?
Your heart belongs to me.
I forgot about this rip. It takes 60 of those plastics and 40 gallons of water to make. My god.
Think you can beat me?
Again, a lot of math, for sure. But it's always fun doing number crunching like that. Into something useful. Do you start out with nothing in that game, or does the game like give you like a little boost when you start the game, or is it like one of those, hey, we're sending you out to the world, best of luck?
Think you can beat me?
Plus the pumps to get enough water to the system. Oh goodness. You start with next to nothing, which is good. Okay.
In the name of the
Yeah, when it comes to those kind of games, I definitely would probably prefer to start out with little to next to like just enough to get like, you know, just a little bit. It teaches you real well. Okay, that's good. Yeah, when I looked it up on Steam, it looked like it has like an overwhelmingly positive reviews for it. So I imagine it probably does have like it teaches you how to play the game very well.
A test of strength.
Basic iron and stone. Okay. Automation's unlocked first. Okay.
So David and I are going to be in a little commercial.
Be honest.
I am.
I don't know who you people are. There we go. Balance is simple recipes to make parts, 30 units of iron, 60 units of rebarb. Okay. Definitely a numbers game for sure.
What you've got.
I love that smell.
We're gonna skip this one because it's about 30 minutes. I'm gonna try to get some of the smaller songs on the playlist.
A city that really knows how to throw a party.
To protect my family!
I love that smell.
Yeah. 15 units of rebar to make screws. Could you imagine, like, it takes 15 things of rebar to make just one single screw? That would be nuts.
Show me what you've got.
Off to battle.
I saw a speed run at the first big milestone and was sold. Oh, okay. It is kind of funny how a speed run can sell you on a game. I think it's 30 units of screws. Okay.
Think you can beat me?
That makes a lot more sense.
To battle.
To protect my family!
Yeah, Celestial Host definitely seems like it's the one that takes the longest. Like, outside of that, everybody else seems like it's pretty normal. Iron plates are a whole different numbers game. There we go.
Think you can beat me?
I believe it. Actually, what we need to do, real quick. It's 4. Should be okay. $60 units irons to 30 units plates.
Think you can beat me?
So it seems like, from what you're telling me, it's usually like the 5x2 is usually the result you get. Which I'm sure that's probably not the case. I'm sure there's like a lot more things, a lot more factors and whatnot. Early on, okay.
To protect my family.
Egot, please. You start getting copper for wiring, cement for limestone. It just adds up and builds on upon. Okay.
Why is filing USA different?
No, I don't want to report the ad. I just want to skip the ad. Thank you. Rotors. Okay. The more complex stuff, yeah.
To protect my family.
It's so cool that, like, games do let you do that, like, start from nothing and you're literally, like, building a city.
In the name of the show sign.
To protect my family.
Then you add coal into the mix. Here comes the coal. Yeah. Then you get steel. Okay.
In the name of the show sign.
And steel is taking iron and coal together. Okay. I can definitely see where the multiplayer aspect comes into play, where you get to divide up the work so it's not as stressful on a single player. But then again, I don't know if it's like stressful on a person who's just playing it by themselves. It's not stressful? Okay, that's good. Just problem solving. Okay. That's what I like to hear. Nothing wrong with a good old problem solving. How do I get the things I need? Right.
Think you can beat me?
To protect my family.
Figure it out and screw it up repeatedly.
Think you can beat me?
And that's kind of how I prefer... Well, it depends on the game. Like, I don't think there's nothing wrong with, like, making mistakes and trying to learn from those mistakes in a video game. Like, I know some people are like, they kind of want the right answer right then and there, and some players are not like that. It just depends on the game, really. But I definitely do like how in some games where, hey, we're not going to give you the solutions, you got to kind of like figure it out yourself. I think I'm saying this the right way. I'm thinking it. Do another side hustle to get more resources and outdo everything in your main assembly because you understand it better. Right. Definitely multitasking, for sure, in those kind of games. Then go destroy everything in your starting facility and rebuild it from the bottom up. Try to salvage it, yeah. Like, get the best out of your resources. Like, maxing out what you can get. Or min-maxing, I think is what they call it. Sometimes the most effective thing is to just do a clean slate. Hey, I understand that philosophy.
Think you can beat me?
In real life, too. Sometimes it is better to just start fresh than rather trying to continue something. Plus, sometimes it's always fun to start fresh, too.
In the name of the show.
Especially when you have that prior knowledge in hand.
To protect my family!
Ooh, I think I know what this song is. I think this is good. I might be thinking about a different version of this song. It gets the math brain going as well as the creative brain when you start trying to make your place not look like a conveyor belt spaghetti.
A test of strength.
Yeah, try to make it look presentable. Which that's always been the cool thing about video games. I think video games, like, especially back in the day, people didn't give credit to video games where it gets your brain going. Sure, you're not getting, like, the most activity as you could probably gain in other aspects, but video games, like, video games are not brain dead. At least a good video game. A good video game is not brain dead. Your brain is actively participating in those video games. Josh from Let's Game It Out probably has the best set of videos explaining the draw of the game. Would you mind linking me to his channel? I wouldn't mind checking that out. I just like having, like, videos like that on my watch later list pop up. Even though those were early access versions of the game. I think it was still early access when I was looking at the Steam page. But hey, man, I mean, nothing wrong with it being early access. Music? Oh, no go. His channel, if you don't mind. Because, I want to check out his other stuff, too. I always like watching people who's, like, really into, like, a specific thing. Even if, like, that specific thing is not something I'm into. But it's still fun watching people, like, into it. He is hilarious, too? Okay. I can't say I've ever heard of him before, but he looks like he's pretty popular. I don't know what it is about this. Oh my god. Ah. I just saw one of his thumbnails of like a dead giraffe next to a dead lion. I'm like, what the world happened here? He does not play the games correctly. Perfect. You sold me on this. Just how bad he can break them. Oh, that's fun. It's not a Let's Play, right. I'm looking at some of these thumbnails. Okay, I see one about Cooking Simulator. I'm definitely going to add that one to later. 100% comedic. Yeah, I'm gonna go through his library. This looks pretty fun. Well, thank you for the suggestion. I'm definitely gonna be checking out some of his videos, probably after the stream, actually. See, I love when people use these kind of thumbnails for their videos. It just seems so more entertaining.
In the name of the show,
Here I go.
I think I'm gonna go iron some claws for tomorrow and watch some of his Satisfactory stuff. Oh yeah. Shoutouts to ironing some clothing. I know that takes a lot of work. I've only never done it once in my life. Yami likes this? Okay, let me add that to my playlist. Yeah, okay. I became a millionaire by only shoplifting. I inducted my entire neighborhood in The Sims 4. Why am I like this, right? I'm gonna watch this pizza one. That's gonna be the first one I watch. I'm just too intrigued by it. Chef's kiss.
I love that smell.
Pretty good. Alright, one more for Higa and we're done.
It's our turn, Flip.
Thank you, Usali. Alright, later. Thanks for coming out. Always appreciate it. Always nice chatting with you. Enjoy the rest of your day. Alright, so it took about 2 hours to get through 2 party members, so that's not terrible.
Chico's turn.
And admittedly, Higa's not the greatest when it comes to intelligence, so it's probably taking a little bit longer for her.
I love that smell.
There you go. Higa's all done. Just making sure. Alright, so Owl's the next one. Pretty much struck the pipe. Well, let's do the gotcha.
Need a prayer?
Even though it's not much, but...
May God watch over you.
That's when he goes down, but that's okay.
You wish to research? I'll wait in the shadows.
Hi, this is the item world.
Wait, is this 7F? Oh, no. There's an F&F song that uses this motif. That's what I'm thinking of. It's an actual song. Yeah, because that F&F song, I think, is based off of a DDR song, and the DDR song uses this. That's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, because this is Beethoven, right? Sonata number 14? Yeah, okay, yeah.
Item World researcher. Please come again. You wish to research?
I do. Using one hand.
I'll wait in the shadows.
All right.
Going so soon? Bye now. Hey, this is the skill shop. Time to practice. Yay! Going so soon? This is the skill shop.
Was this Beethoven? I said this was Beethoven, but that's probably not even correct. No, it's Beethoven. Okay.
Train yourself up.
Good old Blaze Blue.
Here I go.
Alright. Sorry, Edie. Didn't mean to bump you there.
Smell. Love that smell. Love that smell.
I like how our weapon matches her outfit right now. That's pretty funny. The color scheme wise.
To protect my family!
Oh, pardon me.
To protect my family! To protect my family!
Plus, hopefully this is building up an EXP for the squad shop. We hopes. This is for my next special. Somebody sent me a thing. I don't want to play this on stream because I'm gonna cut this off for just a moment. But I should still be audible, I think. I'm gonna double check this. Sorry, somebody just sent me something on Discord to listen to real quick. Oh, it's you streaming. Okay, that's cool. Pause this for a second. That was me. Yeah, let me listen to this real quick. It's gonna be silent for a little bit. Ooh, this is sounding really good. This is the person I'm talking to is somebody doing an F&F thing. I'm hoping to make music like this at some point. I mean, it's not coming through on a thing at the moment. But I'm listening to it right now, and no, this sounds great. Hopefully my F&F music can be this good at some point. I want to comment on something else about it, but I don't want to say it out loud just in case. It's good. It's real good. It's real good. And maybe we'll see it on stream at some point. Oh no, I don't think this is for FNF mod thing specifically. Okay. No, this sounds cool though. I think this is for a video project. I'll just say that. What I'm listening to right now. Okay, let me turn the audio back on. Alright, cool.
To protect my family! That smell. Three, two, one, go.
Oh lord, this song. I heard this one a little bit. Well, this is a cover of it. Make sure everything's good to go.
A test of strength.
Some money.
President's Day sale. Save up to 50% on top brands.
50% on top brands? I don't know what you're talking about.
Some hearts.
Oh, he did a... They did a Super Metroid remix. Sick. I'm gonna add this to my my personal playlist. Oh, already commented on this. That's funny.
To protect my family! To protect my family! That smell.
So I noticed, yeah, that T is streaming, and Oh no, they started Paper Jam. Okay, cool. I was gonna say, I don't know if they just wrapped up Dream Team or not, but I think it was Dream Team. And I think Paper Jam is their last one that they're doing. Outside of, I think Team mentioned that he's gonna do like the original Mario and Luigi as like a little bonus, but I think Paper Jam's their last Mario and Luigi RPG they're doing. Shout outs to T and Arthur. They're great people. they're great peoples. Very fortunate to have both of them on my stream. And I messed that up. Thank you, Al. Oh, they do a yearly Metroid remix? That's sick. Okay, so I can add the kill with the fire on that Al. Which, I mean, Al's not having a hard time one-shotting these guys. Al's definitely able to use spells a little bit better than he got, that's for sure. He guy's definitely more strength-oriented, to be fair. Yeah, while I'm not the biggest Metroid guy, nothing wrong with the series, but the soundtrack from those games are phenomenal. One of these days I'm going to be getting around to Dread, at the very least. I know it's kind of like a later Metroid game, but I have a copy of Dread. I should add that to my list, actually. Because my brother got it for me for Christmas, and I have yet to play it.
You can beat me?
Let me do that right now while I'm thinking about it. For the list of games that can be picked from. Double check it, make sure it is not on here. It is not. Okay. Oh my god. Plus, that gave me a reason to play my Switch a little bit more, too. Here we go. Metro Dread has been added. Ugh. Oh my god, I'm dying, Cloud. Well, I mean, I should add Kill It with Fire to Out anyway, regardless. How'd I get over there? Because it'll help out with the other characters. And then while I'm here...
Item world research, hmm? I'll wait in the shadows.
It's a random dungeon fungin!
A fungin? Hey. Oh, the ring goes up still, but it's a magic hand? Right? No, it's a dress glove. Okay, I'm dummy.
Hey, there he is.
Hey, look at this ad. What am I reincarnating? Okay.
Usagi, hungry.
You wish to research? Please come again. Item world research, hmm?
Ah!
Please
Stop!
item world research.
How do you button press?
I'll wait in the
Item
shadows.
world
Research, hmm? I'll wait in the shadows.
You will.
Need a prayer? May God watch over you.
I'll win!
Bye now!
Did you just say I win or I'll win, Adele? I'm not too sure. Alright. So, how many do we have left after, not counting now? Well, no, let's get Al. So we got Al, Adele. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got 7 more characters after this.
Watch me, Dad! I love that smell.
This is a good image for this video. This sounds pretty nice.
Your heart belongs to me.
To protect my family!
Let's see.
To protect my family!
Smell.
Little destructive child. I was thinking earlier before hopping on stream that I might actually go and look back at my current top RPG list, touch it up a little bit, probably redo it again, like I always do. And I will say, at this point in time, I'm very favorable with Disgaea 7. Like, I could probably rank it comfortably right now and be alright with where I'm at, but I kind of do want to do the other stuff. Because when it comes to Disgaea, the grind is very important for the game. And how they approach the grind does factor into how I judge it for that list. Which is probably why when it comes to 6, it's kind of low. It's like, it's not at the bottom of my list, like, for sure. But Disgaea 6 is definitely, in terms of RPG, like, it's definitely at that point on the list where it's like, okay, I got complaints about the game. It feels like it's been a little bit. Well, I was about to say, it feels like it's been a little bit since I added the game to it, but Super Mario RPG was added on the list. Because the goal of mine for New Year's, I think, if I recall correctly, I want to get like 25 RPGs for the list for this year. And we only gotten one so far. But yeah, I gotta add Plumbers Don't Wear Ties to the list of games that can be randomly picked. Because I'm being serious, but I thought about playing that after Disgaea 7, but no, I'm gonna add it. Now, after, like, Disgaea 7 for the year, I think it's gonna be the last solely picked game. I did mention that I do want to do FF6 Pixel Remaster for a stream. I think that might be... If that doesn't get picked by the end of the year, I think I will just go out of my way to go ahead and play it. And stream it. Keep messing that up. The Wind Palace. I like this guy's work. This guy doesn't even have 1,000 subscribers yet, and if I'm not mistaken, you can't get monetized on YouTube without 1,000 subscribers. I like his what if music he does.
Smell.
Correct number. Hey, Creed. Yeah, we definitely be doing numbers, that's for sure. But I hope all is well in the Creed universe. It's going alright, just chill. Just doing the grinding game. Just listen to random music. I thought I was at a point where I was coming to an end with Disgaea 7 immediately, but it turns out I gotta grind up the rest of the party members. I can't really rely on one party member for the strategy I want to do for the last couple of bosses. But, you know, this guy. Saying trying to chill, though it's been a bit of a busy for a while. Hopefully it's not been, like, rough on you. Just, you know, like, not like a busy rough. But, I mean, you know, hopefully things get a little bit more manageable on your end. So, including Al, we got 7 more characters. I'm sure there might be a faster way to go about this. But, I don't know. I feel like I'm pretty much going at normal, as fast as I can with this. Though learning about the fight, like taking the enemy's fire resistance to negative and using fire spells does greatly benefit from doing this. Which is pretty much what the strategy is going to be going into Ball. And hopefully the other bosses too, hopefully I can use the strategy. And I would go ahead and try to beat Ball now, but the problem with Ball is as soon as you summon a character, he does damage to you. So you gotta build enough either HP or defense for them to mitigate that damage. Because otherwise, Ball will be pretty easy. So somebody paid $70 do a commission for White Tiger and Black and White 2 sound font. And the only reason why I know this is because it's saying it in the video here. That's very interesting. Pretty sure there's not a MIDI that exists. Because I was about to say, if there was a MIDI that exists for Disgaea 2 music, I feel like that you could easily replicate this. But if a MIDI did not exist, like if somebody had to go out of their way to like replicate the song in a MIDI format, then that would take a lot of work. But hey, you know, gotta make money, right? What else has this person done? Just while I'm right here. Nothing I'm too familiar with. I saw, what Mr. Big Shot name? I can't remember it. Spampton. Definitely seems like a lot of Pokemon stuff. Which, I mean, makes sense.
Your heart belongs to me.
So something I've been recently watching was, I think I brought it up in one of T streams. Jeff Gertzman, a guy who was on Giant Bomb, has been doing an NES ranking. Like, ranking all the NES games from the, North America released NES games. And, while I don't agree with him on some of his opinions on stuff, it's very interesting, though, to see his process and, seeing where he ranks the NES games. Like, currently, I think he's gone close to 200 games so far, and, like, his top 10 is very interesting so far. Like, I think his #1 game is, Bionic Commando, and I think even he says that it's gonna be hard to top. Now, of course, he's not playing through these games in their entirety. It's like a first impressions kind of thing, and just what he goes by. Well, even he has said he's not trying to go by memory. He's trying to, like, playing these in a modern perspective. Like, I don't think he's really taken into account, like, when the game released, I think, for the most part. Which, you know, I think that's fair. Like, if an older game is fun, it's gonna stay fun regardless, no matter at what its age. Like, look at the Mario games on the NES. And Hal is killing it with the spells. Where's her intelligence right now?
In the name of the show side.
I'll try.
Pretty decent.
Watch me, Dad.
Now, go to the base. Thank you. Start checking out some Discord.
Find a wheel and it goes round, round, round till it leads you to the one you love.
That was a weird ad. Alright, let me get back on track.
To protect my family. I love that smell.
Oh yeah. So something earlier I did upload a song teaser for the upcoming FNF mod I've been working on. Because I was like, you know what, why not? It's the menu music. It's gonna be like the first thing anybody hears that they do play that mod. Oh my god, where is my thing at? Why is it not showing up? But hey, T. Hello, everybody. Hope the paper jam has been pretty good. And thank you for the raid. It's a game. Is it functional? I'm gonna have to watch it later on. You and ARPA have been hitting these games pretty. I've been liking the playthroughs you and ARPA has been doing with the RPGs. I don't know why what happened to my alert box. I don't know why it's not showing up. Hey, Eridor. This is awesome, totally awesome.
I love that smell.
I'm definitely gonna have to go watch this, the replay of this stream. Got nuked by the muskrat. What? Why did he get nuked? Was he just jealous because he didn't do Game Center BS?
Your heart belongs to me.
Yeah, he's just jealous because he didn't come up with Game Center BS. They didn't even give you a notification. That sucks. You hate to hear that. He's just jealous he didn't experience Mortal Kombat Special Forces. Yeah, he like... Just like that game, I think he needs to get his textures rearranged. Right, that was the one that had the texture problems, right? Oh, this is hour long. We're just skip this one for right now. There we go. Look, they just want to silence Game Center BS, and we're not gonna have it. We can't have that. We can't have that sitting down. But yeah, I mean, just to give you guys a heads up who's here, this is literally what's gonna be on stream today. It's literally just this over and over again. I'm just doing a grind. As you do in Disgaea. Got mech turtle. I forget, is this year Game Center BS's 10th year anniversary? Or is it next year? I know it's pretty close. I feel like we definitely have to try to do something for the 10-year anniversary. Even if it's just like a one-off thing. 10th is next year, okay. So that gives us some time. Yeah, we gotta do something for the 10-year anniversary. I definitely would not mind, like, making, like, from your iceberg video, trying to make that into, like, a video thing. Like, kind of like how those people were doing all those iceberg things. Yeah, just like, make, like, even a reunion show, I think would be pretty fun. It would just be a matter of, like, getting T and, Kame together. Because I know how busy Kame can be. Game Center BS reunites for a one-night special. Watch them play King Kong and Gollum, Lord of the Rings. Replay Strider 2. Gotta get that redemption arc in. What would be even funnier? What if he actually still has that save file of Strider 2? And he boots it up and it immediately just loads the save to that same exact position? That would be hilarious.
This year, this guy will actually get a good night.
Alright, Ad, you need to go away. I'm sure the save is gone, but this was the time when rewind function wasn't a thing. Ah, okay. It is kind of nutty to see how much stuff has improved since Game Center BS started. In just terms of, like, emulation and all that stuff. I mean, heck, Parsec, in the beginning, Parsec wasn't even a thing when Game Center BS started. Nah, shoutouts to Game Center BS. Pretty good stuff. Most of Game Center BS's episodes are up, but unfortunately there are, like, there are lost media of Game Center BS. Game Center BS happened during 2 presidency. This is true. So not only can we say gaming in the Obama years, we can say gaming in the... Wait. Yeah, gaming in the Trump years and gaming in the Obama years. Hope you're excited for tomorrow. Oh boy, do you got something planned out, T? Oh no, you just... He's like, get ready, because I have no idea what I'm doing. Hey, I wouldn't have it any other way. It's always a blast being on your streams, T, though. I'm just tickled that you always have me on, and I appreciate that. I love hanging out with you, baby. Okay, we got the worst one out of the way for Al. And then after his 3rd presidency. Was the final 10 games... No, Joe Biden was the president then, was he? Or was he? No, because I felt like we probably would have made a lot of January 6th jokes if the final 10 games was during that time. The final game was Skulljacker, and yeah, it was during Biden's years, I believe. Okay. Shout out to Joel Skulljacker, by the way. Very important game. It fills me with grave dread that nobody has done a sound font for Skulljacker yet, so I can't make Skulljacker fan music. This is a very dramatic remix of this song. Has anybody done gaming in Biden years yet? Out of curiosity. There's a gaming in the Biden years YouTube. Okay, hold on a second. So there's a Gaming in the Biting Years YouTube channel. However, they only done Pigman 3 Deluxe, and then there's just a video of Zelda CDI. Okay. But no, shoutouts to Game Center BS for opening my eyes. Well, I mean, I shouldn't say opening my eyes, but I experienced true terrible video games because of Game Center BS. And now when people are talking about, oh, this is like the worst game ever, I'm like, oh, please. I've seen some pretty bad games. There's one for Final Fantasy 14, 15, 16. They get Roman numerals. No, for sure. Game Center BS was definitely eye-opening. In some aspects, for sure. Like, I'm not gonna say I didn't know what a bad game really was, because I feel like I have an idea, but, like, actually experiencing some of the games on Game Center BS, it's crazy. I will say I did not know much about bad DOS video games. I can say that for sure. And how much of a pain it is to set up DOS games. Man, 10 years though. That's crazy. Or next year's 10 years. Literal patience simulator. I wonder if that emulation has like gotten any better, but probably not. I don't think, me personally, I've never messed with DOS emulation. Because I think I just was always terrified to sit down and actually learn it. Because not only you have to, like, set it up to run, but you also have to, like, set the speed of it and whatnot. It's crazy. I absolutely agree, Erdor. Somebody should make that like a like one of those thousands of like Steam simulation games you see. Somebody should definitely make a simulation game of you trying to play a DOS game. I would buy that. I would. I don't want to listen to One Wing Angel. Well, that was okay. Technically, that wasn't One Wing Angel. So instead, we're gonna listen to Sonic. Very appropriate music for what we're doing right now. I wonder if somebody has done that. I'm just Googling it real quick. Nah, nothing seems to be popped up. Okay. Top 10 greatest MS-DOS games. Okay, I gotta look at this list real quick. It seems like all the ones you expect. Yeah, Doom's in room 1. Okay, fair enough. But yeah. There should be a website where anybody can post video game ideas so developers can go and, like, you know, go make games out of those ideas. That has to exist, right? Just go post up there. Hey, somebody should make a game based around you trying to set up a DOS emulator setting. Owl's getting close to being done. And then, how many characters had I said? 6 more after this? Yeah, I don't think we're going to get through the rest of the party today in this stream. Yeah, Owl's still got it. You know, speaking of Game Center BS, I should add Skulljagger to my list of rotating games. I mean, I actually have a physical copy of Skulljagger. I need to. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna add Skulljagger to the list of randomly picked games. I gotta join the club of being able to beat the Skulljagger game. What time is it now? It's midnight now. I'm probably gonna go another hour before I stop. So we'll see how far we get from there. And then I'll be streaming for about what, 4 hours at that point. That seems fine. And I'm probably gonna get back to playing Remake because I do need to get through Remake again before Rebirth comes out. And admittedly, I've been kind of neglecting it because I've just been working on other projects. We'll see how Rebirth comes out, though. I'm cautious about it, but I'm excited about it at the same time. There's different ways Rebirth can go that'll make me raise some eyebrows, I guess is the best way I can put it. Plus, I mean, admittedly, I never actually played Yuffie's campaign in the remake, so I still gotta do that. Which is kind of crazy, because I thought I would be on that day one as soon as I... No, you know what it was? The PS4 version never got Yuffie's campaign, right? That's how that worked? I think that's what it was. So that's probably why I never got around to it. But yeah, I mentioned earlier in the stream that starting the next Friday I stream, I'm gonna bring back in rotation, just have 2 games going at once instead of just concentrate on one, just to kind of avoid burnout. Because again, I don't know how long Disgaea is going to take, so I kind of want to break it up with another game. And we'll just see what ends up happening. It could be something silly, it could be another RPG, we'll see. But that's going to be my absolute limit. I definitely don't want to be like how I was in previous years and just like do just a bunch of games and just like never complete a lot of them. I definitely want to like keep it small, keep it consistent, be able to actually beat these games Or at least get to a point in these games where I'm satisfied. $1995-07-29 build.
I love that smell.
I'm actually looking forward to watching T's Paper Jam thing. I don't know if this that was their first session of it or not. Because admittedly, I need to catch up on some T streams that I missed out on. Which I mean, I need to catch up on a lot of things I've been missing out on. It's just I wish I just had more time. Oh, jumping to conclusions, yeah. Because I definitely, there's definitely been some episodes of jumping to conclusions I missed too. Which I think T has kind of been taking a break from him, it seems like.
Start clean.
That is an ad.
With Clorox.
I'll try.
But, yeah, definitely some stuff at T's I need to watch, some other streamers. Heck, I haven't even caught, I know Kame recently, or I guess it's been a couple months at this point, did a stream promoting, I think he was doing a TMNT stream, which I need to watch that as well. I just wish I had more time. That's really what it is. TMNT XJL balance updates. Oh, okay. I still would like to watch it though, just to catch up on what Kame's been doing. Again, it's just one of those situations where I wish I can have like enough money just to have the free time, not even just like to spend it on crazy things. I just don't want to be like, if I didn't have to work, I would have so much free time to be able to catch up on stuff. But I mean, it is what it is. Which, you know, shoutouts to Kame. I'm glad that his project has gotten as big as it has. Because he deserves it. He deserves all that praise and whatnot. He's got a phenomenal thing for that. Also, I'm super glad his project never got, you know, knock on wood, never got DMCA'd. Because I know just recently that Bloodborne cart game got DMCA'd. Why is my team members up? Oh, because I'm concentrated on their leveling up their. Where's my thing at? I'm focusing on their classes levels. It's a different thing, so the reason why they're level 9,999 is just so I can have their max intelligence I can do right now to level up their classes. Because you get a bonus if you master all your classes to your overall stats. Like, these numbers will get higher as you master your classes. You know, Disgaea shenanigans. We got one more foul. Okay. But that is actually the cap in this one. I know in Disgaea 6, the cap was beyond 9,909, but they went back to the roots with this one, which I kind of prefer that. But yeah, that's why they're currently at that level right now, just so I can take advantage of their higher stats to get the class ranking EXP a little bit faster. I was about to say what in the world, but no, this is not a Sylvan Gunner rip. Okay, that's funny. Kind of sad that TMNT X Justice League was almost getting a console port until their publisher asked their game to turn into. That's right, I heard about that. That sucks. That is so idiotic for a number of reasons. One, NFTs. It's just stupid in general. And they're like, hey, you know, these two IPs, let's make NFTs out of them. It's like, you know, that's a lot of legal troubles right there. But yeah, that like it would have been neat to have a console port of TMNT Cross Justice League. Alright, so Al's done. So who's next? Adele's next, so we need to switch out.
This is the squad shot. Come again.
Adele, you do not have a lot of skills, do you? Okay. And then... Do you not have... Here it is. What else? Oh yeah, you need Prinny Hat. Okay. Level up your mana here.
To protect my family!
Speaking of RPGs, I'm done with Persona 5. A long game. Final part of the game was pretty worth it. I still have my copy of Persona 5 Royal sitting on the shelf that I've never touched. I need to get around to it at some point. Because while there are negatives to Persona 4 and 3, well, more 4 as time goes on, I enjoy my time with 3 and 4. That I do want to at the very least try out 5.
Adjust your squads here.
But yeah, it's a super long game for sure. It's like you probably easily put in 100 hours if I had to take guess Erador. Can I level this thing? No, not yet. I just need to get around to it. I don't think I'll stream Persona 5. Maybe? I don't know. It might be a fun time because I really don't know much about Persona 5.
Fight well.
Maybe like outside of maybe some of the basic stuff. Like I know they're thieves of some sort. What am I doing next?
What do you want to know?
Oh, it's gonna be funny having Adele using magic.
Time to practice.
So let's see if Adele can handle this. Also, it seems like the Royal version of Persona 5 is like kind of better than the Golden Edition Persona 4 with the content they added, from what I understand. Like the extra character they added to Royal seems like it's better than the extra character they added to Golden. I don't know. I'll have to get the Persona 5 at some point. Okay, Adele can handle it. Yeah, the cost of the added length. But I've literally seen like whole video essays about why the content they added the golden is not good in 4. I don't know. I've never actually sat down and played the full version of Golden. Admittedly, I've only ever played the original version of Persona 4. You know what I could probably do? I could probably reincarnate the ones I've already done.
Come back soon, dude!
Yeah, they're okay. Just so it'd be easier to keep track of things too.
I feel reborn.
My strength has no limit.
I get to see you again.
Come again, dude!
Never got to do this.
Need a prayer? Blessings be upon you.
Item world research, I'll wait in the shadows.
It's a random dungeon fungin.
Let's see, what else? Gorefield. Just an iffy one. When used, heals targets HP and SD based on the HP of the item. I don't need that. Hey, there we go.
You wish to research? Please come again.
So that's taken care of.
Are you ready to grow?
No. I'm not. I'm just ready for some Under Night Birth music.
Come
All right.
again, dude!
But yeah, Persona 5, I definitely need to try it out at the very least to experience it and see if if that's something I do want to commit to, especially for my RPG list. I actually plan on revisiting Persona 1 at some point as well. Because I never, like, I got the PSP version of it, but I never, like, really sat down and played it a whole lot.
Let God go down. Let God go down.
I'm coming for you now.
So many video games. I mean, heck, I haven't even done Ada's mode in RE4 Remake yet. Speaking of Ada's mode, I noticed that there was a Awesome Games Done Quick. They did an Ada mode for that. I was going through and making sure, like, because I haven't watched any of 2024's speedruns from that yet. But I've been adding them to my watch later list for later. And I remember when Kami mentioned that they did 10-10 for Awesome Games Done Quick. I'm like, oh, I gotta watch that. So that's probably gonna be the first one I watch from that. Which, speaking of, I need to pick up... They actually did do another 10-10 game. I gotta pick that up at some point. See how that one stacks up. So after Adele, we'll be halfway done with the party, I think. Well, you know what? We might not need to do everybody, thinking about it. Because I think for the strategy to work for Ball, I think I only need a couple of characters. Let me think. No, because, nah, it'll be more beneficial, because what it is everybody will be able to do, what is it? Minus 15? Yeah, I would probably need everybody to participate in that for that ability. Because you would be able to take off Ball's 50% fire resistant on Ball for every character. To protect my family! To protect my family! Oh, this sounds cool. To protect my family!
Justice is here! Your heart belongs to me!
I'm gonna look up after this if there is maybe something a little bit quicker I can do for Clash Rank, but I'm pretty sure, like, I'm pretty close to being able to do it as fast as possible. Watch. There's gonna be like some kind of crazy method where it's just like 5 minutes.
To protect my family!
This actually sounds pretty cool remix. I like this.
To protect my family!
I went ahead and already added to my personal playlist on YouTube. Desperado.
To protect my family!
As soon as Adele gets another free slot, I'm gonna add the Kill It With Fire to him as well. But it seems like he's not having trouble with the enemies now.
To protect my family!
Yeah, spoke too soon.
I won't lose.
Yeah, I think actually I'll probably call it a session in about 50 minutes or so. Just so I can like go look more like some more info up. Maybe I can just try to shorten the length of this one, the class grinding a little bit more. I keep saying I'm gonna do more research and I end up just like doing something else. I don't know. I kind of just like doing these long grinding sessions. They're very, you know, just kind of turn my brain off for a little bit in some ways and just chill out. And if anybody's like chatting in the chat, I just chat with them. Just, you know, just have a grand old time. And I know it's not the most exciting thing to stream in the world, admittedly, because you know it's just like it's pretty much it for the time being. But I don't know, it's just something to do. Because a lot of ways, streaming there are some time there are some days in a row where streaming is the only amount of gaming I've done, and And thanks to streaming, though, there's been times where before I was streaming, where I would go weeks without playing a video game. And I love video games, but it's just like, I don't know, like, streaming has definitely gotten me back in the groove of things. Of playing games, off stream as well too. I like since streaming, I have definitely played more games off stream as of late. But there's definitely for sure, there's games that I prefer to play off stream, and there's games that I do prefer to play on stream. And I just feel like I'm more focused on streaming when it comes to grinding aspect stuff like this. I think I'm making sense. Oh, we got a hamburger. Very important.
Smell.
Yeah, there's got so many other things. Yeah, I'm gonna stop at when we reach the 3 hours and 30 minutes, and then I'm gonna call it a session. Pretty decent session in.
Justice is here.
Oh, excuse me. A part of me is thinking, like, maybe I need to go out of my way to get, like, a really good weapon. Like, actually do some item world grinding. But from what I understand, you don't really need to. I mean, that's the impression I got. You don't really need to do much item world stuff for this game to do everything you want to do. Which is kind of funny. Because I feel like that's always been, like, one of Disgaea's selling points is the item world. And I mentioned it before in a stream in the past that I hope in the next Disgaea game they put more emphasis on item world as like a main thing.
I think something's wrong with my horse.
Not your horse. Oh, what was this? I didn't even check. Okay, he can put Kill Legend Fire on. So he'll do a little bit more fire damage. There it is. And while I'm here...
Lost lambs. This is the hospital.
I can also do this too. This is something I've just been neglecting.
Blessings be upon you.
Item world research, hmm? Please come again.
Random dungeon fudgin'.
I think we need to do 100 of those to get a trophy too. Which is something I do legitimately want to do, is get a platinum for this game. Yeah. Hey, those are not what I would like to see. There we go. Caterpillar egg.
You wish to research? I'll wait in the shadows.
Oh, Unicorn Fountain. This is really good. I like this one. Yeah, I put it on.
I'm so happy! Going so soon?
Okay, so you okay, sure.
Like I go down.
Pico's turn!
Definitely do more damage with fire when you're single targeting enemies, which makes sense. But yeah, he's doing some extra damage now because we had another 15% fire deduction.
Absorb that smell. Smell.
Minus 100%. Is 100 the most they can go? Let's see, 10 plus 15, or plus 15, 10 times 15. We'll have to trust the calculator here real quick for some number crunching. Yeah, so I think they should be getting like 150. Dang on them. Yeah, it does say 150. Well, no, that makes sense because they normally have 50% resistance to fire. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Down.
Let's work together.
Alright, let's just finish up the one he's on right now, and then we'll call it. Yeah, we'll finish this one up. Alright, yeah, so we're gonna call it right there. I want to thank everybody who came out, checked out the stream, even just for a little bit. Everybody who came with T's raid, thank you for the raid again, T. Always a pleasure. Looking forward to what we're doing on your stream tomorrow, or later today, I guess. Time zones and whatnot. Yeah. I'm gonna actually immediately look this up as soon as I end the stream here, so I, can actually fully be confident about if there might be something a little bit faster I can do with the class grinding. But, yeah, next time I stream, it will be more Disgaea 7 grind session, and then come Friday, we'll see what the second game will be. But until then, thanks again, everybody. Take care, take it easy, stay safe, brush your teeth, fight that gingivitis, and just have a good one.